Hello, everybody. It's Daily Tech News with your host, Alan Smithson. I am super excited today. It is Monday, February 26th, and there is a lot to cover today. So let's just get started with this. I'm going to get in here. I'm going to try to make it as quickly as possible because I know everybody's ready to get back to their lives. So let's get on with the Daily Tech News. This is not really tech specific, but Florida, the state of Florida, just passed a social media ban that would ban anybody under 16 from going on social media. Now, I have two kids, 19 and 15, who use social media for connecting with their friends, and they're always on either Snapchat or Instagram. But it's really a combination of infinitely scrolling to the bottom here and also really around communicating with their friends. So I don't know how this is going to fly, but we'll see. Florida's a strange one. This is pretty cool. If you don't follow Peter Diamandis, he has a really great blog, and you can sign up for it every day. It's called Future Loop. And today there's a 10-minute conversation on humanoid robots. Now, I did my top 24 predictions for 2024, and in those predictions, I realized that humanoid robots are going to be a much bigger thing than we think. And in this article, he talks about soon there'll be millions of them, and eventually there'll be billions of them. And I thought this was really interesting. A robot is a physically embodied machine endowed with intelligence that can operate tasks with a degree of autonomy and sense and manipulate its surroundings. Basically, we're going to make clones of ourselves, and then it's going to watch what we do and then do it. Already, recently, there was a completely autonomous restaurant that's serving food to people with no human intervention. So if you want a deep dive on humanoid robots, check it out. The next one here is super cool. Disney has their accelerator. So there's been a number of amazing companies come out of this accelerator, but they announced their 2024 participants, and they are Audio Shake, an audio technology that uses AI to separate layers of recorded sound. So if you want to maybe pull out the bass notes or you want to pull out the vocals. 11 Labs, everybody probably knows about 11 Labs already. They are powering real voice AI, so you can train it on your voice. And I'm going to try to use 11 Labs to do this news podcast in the future. So we'll see how that works. I'm going to show you something a little later today that actually somebody's already doing this with great success. So eventually this news every day will be done by my AI, will be trained on my video, and hopefully it all works. Here we go. Nuro is an autonomous vehicle company that builds custom electric zero-occupant vehicles for deliveries of goods. So imagine, you're on a Disney campus and you need to get some ice from one place to the other, that type of thing. That's a huge thing. Promethean AI, a company that provides a suite of tools for virtual world creation. That'd be pretty cool. Status Pro, which is like a sports game. They've also been accepted into Disney's accelerator. Next on the news, authorities target 2 Texas firms in probe of AI-generated robocalls before the New Hampshire primary. I also predicted this in my 2024 predictions that politicians would be using AI in nefarious ways to sway voters. It's a terrible thing, but hopefully we can regulate that. This is super cool. Check this out. This is a bricklaying AI robot that can go in bricklay. I mean, bricklaying is a really tedious, hard task that's done by manual labor. This thing can pick up hundreds of pounds of bricks and start laying them. Now, I don't know if it's doing a good job. I don't know anything about that, but you can tell that it's, they've got all the stickers there for the QR codes so it knows where it's going. But I mean, if this is something that can be done and we can build homes and buildings for people much quicker, what a great way to build homes for people. All right. This is the podcast. I was just explaining that they're using 11 Labs to do it. And if you can listen here, check it out. This podcast is completely done through AI. Welcome to Perplexity. I am not a real human, but I'm going to give you the news. So this are pretty cool. I'm very jealous that they are now in the top 200 podcasts in the world in only a few weeks. So awesome, Perplexity. Apple Arcade for Apple Vision Pro just launched with 12 unique spatial game titles and 250 titles that you can use kind of in 2D. But check this out. They've created awesome chess. Look at this. So this is spatial chess. You know, the board's not real, and obviously. How cool is this? And then they've got here Fruit Ninja. Obviously, you got to have Fruit Ninja in spatial. This one's really cool. You can like Beat Saber type of thing, or XR workouts and that sort of thing. They're really taking the best of those things and giving you a good workout. Not like they're knocking that off or anything. And then this one's cool. It's like a farm manager farm. They've just put a little frame around the screen to make it look like it's three-dimensional. So that's pretty cool. Oh, look. Wow, that's cool. You can actually bring your fruits and vegetables right into your room. And then What the Golf. This looks pretty fun. Awesome. And then there's a Lego building journey as well that you can do all in mixed reality. So these are all coming to the Apple Vision Pro. Now, this is, I don't know, security issues are really going to be important as we grow technology. And this one's really interesting. Your fingerprints can be recreated from the sounds made when you swipe a touch screen. Yeah, all of the links, by the way, for the news today will be put in the LinkedIn Live, the YouTube Live. I'll just put all the links in there in one big drop. And then if there's anything you want to dig deep into, you'll have access to it. Canadian University vending machine error reveals use of facial recognition. Again, with the security thing, like University of Waterloo is using facial recognition for vending machines. I don't know how I feel about this. I think it's probably not the best thing that we can be doing, especially when it's hidden in little, pinhole camera things like this. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this sorts of things. Just saying. Now, what we should be doing is stuff like this. As you may know, that Julie and I and Pablo invented the emulator, which was a giant see-through touchscreen for the music industry back in 2010, but we used a projector to shine up on it. Now Lenovo's got a see-through screen. I don't know that this is actually useful at all for any purpose other than like performance. But I mean, that's pretty cool that you could have a see-through screen that the whole world can now see what you're doing. I'm not sure why you would want that, but cool step in the right direction. And speaking of TV monitors, Walmart just acquired the TV company Vizio for $2.3 billion. If you've ever been in a Walmart, electronics section, the Vizio TVs are always those giant ones, 50-inch TV for $299 or something like this. So now they own it. So they got end-to-end manufacturing and distribution of televisions, which is a huge market. This one's cool. This was in Penn Engineering, and a new chip opens the door to AI computing at light speed. The idea is that the chip is using light waves rather than electricity to perform complex math and essential training AI. This is really, really interesting because, we're kind of running into the physical limits of Moore's law where, we go down to like 2 nanometer chips and then 1.5 and then 1. And then, what happens after 1 nanometer? It's too small to really, use lithography. So I think, we're going to have to use these new techniques and combining lights instead of electrons. And then, applying this to quantum computing might be something that really sets our computing even on a faster trajectory than it already is. This is super cool. I will just play the video and I'll play it with sound because it's fun. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. And the last thing I wanted to say before ending today, we're going to try to keep this under 10 minutes. If you enjoyed this, please put a comment in the if you're watching on either LinkedIn Live or YouTube Live, put a comment. And we're also going to be streaming this out to X as well. But yeah, the comments are really important. If you like something, you don't like something, if you want to see something, or if you have news that you want me to share tomorrow, I'm going to be doing this every weekday from 10 to 10:10 every morning. So please feel free to share that. I am going to be giving a talk and on a panel at Learning in the Metaverse and Tutor event this Wednesday. So if you're interested, it's going to be virtual, and I will put this link in so you can sign up for that as well. It's with the School of Marketing and Entrepreneurship at TU Dublin. It's a technical university in Dublin, Ireland. So I'll be giving a note there. On that, thank you so much for watching, for paying attention, for learning with me. I'm doing this and I'm learning as I go. So if there's any suggestions on how to make this better, let me know. Please follow. And again, if you're interested in anything to do with virtual, augmented, mixed reality, 3D, and AI, if you want to reach out to me, it's alan@metaverse.com, METAVRSE, and you can follow me on LinkedIn for all the news updates there as well. Take care and have a wonderful day today, and make Monday count. Cheers.